Mastering yes, no questions in reported speech. The nuances of written and spoken English. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to dive deeper into the wonderful world of English language learning. Our focus will be on reported speech and specifically, reporting yes, no questions. This lesson will highlight the key differences between how we handle this in written and spoken English. So, let's get started. Before we start differentiating between written and spoken English, it's essential to understand the basics. When reporting yes, no questions, we have to change the structure from a direct question to an indirect statement. For example, did he go to the store? Becomes, she asked if he went to the store. The words, if, or whether, are the keys here, as they are used to introduce reported yes, no questions. Remember, in reported speech, we generally move the tense back. In written English, it's important to keep things clear and grammatically correct. We usually use whether instead of if in more formal writing. For example, instead of writing, he asked if I had done my homework, you would write, he asked whether I had done my homework. We also tend to maintain the correct tense sequence in written English. So, if the main verb is in the past tense, the reported part should also be in the past tense. Spoken English tends to be more relaxed and colloquial. When reporting yes, no questions in conversation, people often use if instead of whether. It's more informal and natural in everyday speech. Tenses in spoken English can be more flexible, and sometimes we don't strictly follow the rule of moving the tense back in reported speech. For instance, it's quite common to hear someone say, he asked if I have done my homework, even when the asking happened in the past. Reporting yes, no questions can be tricky, especially when considering the differences between written and spoken English. But with practice, you'll get the hang of it. We've explored the basic concepts and delved into the nuances of formal writing and everyday speech. So remember to stay mindful of the context in which you're communicating. Formal written English calls for whether and correct tense usage, while informal spoken English often prefers if and sometimes bends tense rules. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you found it helpful. As always, keep practicing, and don't hesitate to ask any questions in the comments section below. Until next time, happy learning!